Not my name this time, but hers, Lila, the baker's daughter who'd gone missing last spring. The voice was hers, soft and pleading, begging me to find her. I tore through the soil with my hands, half expecting to find bones, but there was only dirt and roots that pulsed like veins. The lilies laughed, a sound that cut through me, and I stumbled back, realizing they weren't mimicking Lila. They were taunting me with her voice, daring me to dig deeper. I fled to the cottage, barring the door, but the whispers followed, louder now, weaving through the cracks in the walls. The plants were hungry, and animal blood wouldn't do anymore. They wanted something warmer, something alive. I sat in the dark, the knife in my lap, staring at the greenhouse through the window. Its silhouette was wrong, the glass bulging outward like it was breathing. I knew I couldn't run forever. The village was too small, and the plants knew too much. Tomorrow I'd have to decide what to feed them, or who. The village woke to a brittle dawn, but I hadn't slept. My eyes burned from staring at the greenhouse through the night, its shape warping in the moonlight until it looked like a crouching beast. The whispers had quieted, but their absence was worse, like a predator holding its breath before the strike. I gripped the knife tighter, its blade nicked from my nervous fidgeting, and told myself I'd burn the whole place down before I'd let those plants win. But the thought of fire made the roses hiss in my mind, promising to scream my secrets to the village if I tried. I forced myself to the market, needing the noise of people to drown out the silence. The villagers bustled around, oblivious, their chatter about missing livestock and strange noises in the woods prickling my skin. I caught fragments of talk about Lila, how her father still left candles burning in her window, hoping she'd come home. My hands shook as I set up my stall, empty of flowers. And when Mrs. Carter asked again why I had nothing to sell, I snapped at her to mind her own business. Her eyes narrowed, and I swear the ivy curling around my fence twitched as she walked away. By midday, I couldn't stand it anymore. I grabbed a shovel and marched to the greenhouse, determined to rip those cursed plants out by the roots. The air inside was suffocating, thick with that rotting sweetness, and the lilies were waiting. They didn't speak, but their petals pulsed, red veins glowing faintly under the glass. I swung the shovel at a fern, but it lashed out, its fronds slicing my arm like razor wire. Blood dripped onto the soil, and the plants shuddered, a low moan rising from the dirt that froze me in place.